It's alive!
World's fastest bumper car update.
Welcome back to Bump 200. Oh man!
Welcome back indeed, and what are we going to be doing this time around? Well, I've been getting a little help from my friend the monkey. Yes, we've both been investigating the steering situation. Been doing a bit of drilling on the steering fittings and didn't go so well. Yeah. Anyway, the idea is a 6mm grade 8 bolt that goes all the way through and all the way through the rod as well, of which we've got plenty of them. Anyway, before we get started, I went on the internet and I found this, which poses the question: if they're indestructible, why would you need more than one? Asking for a friend. Needless to say, I bought one. Well, actually 3. They're here. Let's give it a go. Well, we got there in the end. I have a feeling it would have been quicker with a conventional blade or disc. We'll find out next time, because I'll use a different blade and we'll see how quickly it cuts through it. But I think half the problem was it wasn't quite centered. You could probably hear it kicking and bucking. Anyway, at this point I've just guessed the approximate length of the steering column we need that goes under the motor. It doesn't really matter. This is a prototype, number 1. We got plenty of this stuff. Got all that and all that. Yes, an altogether better idea, something to actually hold it in place and vertical rather than my hand, to avoid losing any more fingers. Meanwhile, bought some new drill bits for hardened steel. They're rubbish. Yes, more drill bits. Pink ones. As you may remember, these ones are useless. By the way, just in case you wondered, if you think I'm slurring my words more than normal, it's not because I'm drinking more than usual, it's because I have less teeth than usual. Yes, 9 down and 3 still to go. Extractions, that is. Cheers. I just got back from tack fabrication with our new wheel mounts. Trouble is, they're not quite right. Not a bad thing altogether, as it gave me a chance to review them and make a few little mods to what I'd suggested in the first place. So we look forward to the next ones. So I talked to Adam about drilling this piece, and he suggested a short drill, a jobber. Yes, less likely to get all bent up. And apparently our current 1800 plus revs is way too fast for hardened steel. Apparently should be around the 200 mark. So we'll see what we can do about that. It's no wonder the drill bits were overheating. Thank you, Adam. And there we have it, stage 1 of the steering prototype. Type 1, I might add. Now to the other end. Getting there. Flattening out that edge to match that profile. Prototype number 1. We have our new wheel brackets and they're looking good. What I can't work out is that there's the old ones, and we seem to have this on some really skewy angle. That doesn't make sense. I think it needs to be like that. Well, I guess we'll have to put the wheels in place and see what looks right. This is the left-hand wheel, and one would imagine it should sit like that, in which case that should translate to that, not that. Don't know, all worked before. We've worked it all out and we're ready to drill them up. One down, one to go. And there it is, all assembled, I think. We'll see. There we go. As per normal, there is a 50-50 situation with everything. And I think I might have put these on back to front, i.e. the flap should be coming this way, not the way it's going. Not a major problem, we'll just have to reverse the holes. Thanks to my friend Mr. Schneeberger and a helping hand, we now have the whole situation elevated. Yes, and more than that, mobile. Yeah, it's tantamount to pushing a very heavy shopping cart with one of those dodgy wheels that always jams up, so we have to be very careful. It's a little bit precarious, just balanced on the wood blocks there, but we can now move it around at least. And we have better access to the underneath, which is good. So next up is to test refit the front wheels, and I was right, I got these the wrong way around. They should be inside the chassis rails because we're bang up against the edge here. So that'll give us another inch if we mount them the right way around, unless we mounted them an inch further back, losing a bit of our wheelbase. Then we got room. But then if we got extension of this by that extra inch, I don't know. Well, it's a bit loose over there and it's a bit tight over here. But it might work, and that's without taking it back an inch. That's on the original settings. And that, of course, is using our cheap shit original kind of stuff, which we might replace. So I should probably get the real ones. They're expensive. So I think that's going to look something like that, which is too long at the moment. That's fine. Better to have guessed it too long. Which, if you look at our new ride height, is cool. All right, because that's where the wheels are going to be, roughly. And the bottom of the engine is actually still sitting at the bottom of the C-frame. So we've probably got that much. What is that, 5 inches? Still think we might need some kind of skid pan up front, just to protect the steering if nothing else, and the bottom of the motor, of course. So yeah, I've decided we're going to go with a wider track, an inch back, because we can, because if you remember rightly, we had the steering mounted an inch forward from that front half of the chassis there, so we can just mount that there. That kind of works with our current spindles and what have you, but we're going to get new spindles which will give us more adjustment. So yeah, we'll do that. That's something to look forward to next time. Right, yeah. Meanwhile, thanks for tuning in as always. And if you haven't already, subscribe down here somewhere. And of course, encourage others to watch my lunacy.